friend, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so very much for participating in my giveaway the other day. I really do appreciate it. And I thought for today we'd have some fun. We'll start off with the tarot, and then from there we can play with my brand new decks that I got this past week, or that I opened, and put it that way, that I opened this past week. So yeah, let's see what the universe wants you to know, and we'll go from there. So what does the universe want you to know? All right, so you have the Five of Wands and the Page of Swords. So I feel like with the Five of Wands, it's kind of like a chaotic jumble. We got people reaching from all over the place, different angles, balancing on their wands. So they're all looking in various directions, can't focus, not working together. It's just a jumbled mess, to be honest. It's just a jumbled, chaotic mess. And I mean, it's not like the most horrible thing, but it's just like, there's like too many cooks in the kitchen, I feel. That's what just popped into my head. There's just too many cooks in the kitchen. We need to have a focus. We need to have, you know, one focus and then go from there, because there's just too much going on. Because you see, there's this one guy at the top, he's trying to reach for the light, the flame, and this other guy's trying to reach for it, but everybody else is kind of like off in their own little thing. It's kind of like there's this common goal, but there's just too many people. There's too much chaos, and they're not working together to reach this common goal, to reach for the knowledge, to reach for the flame, to reach for power. You know what I mean? So there's too many cooks in the kitchen, not enough people focusing on the same thing. I mean, because like there's that common goal, but we're not working together to get to that goal together. Does that make sense? And then we have the Page of Swords. Hold on, I hear our baby. I'll be right back. Thank you for waiting. I had to take care of my youngest. So with the Page of Swords, I don't know if you can see, but it's this young gal holding onto a book, and she's holding on to like these light bulbs that are balloons, but they're like, you know, light bulbs is kind of like the universal signal for like the aha, the idea. So she's trying to learn, she's trying to better herself, trying her darndest while balancing. She's got a lot going on. See, these two goes together. So with this chaos, people not working together, too many cooks in the kitchen, I feel like we got that energy going on. And then we got this whole, okay, I got this chaos going on, but I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to better myself. I'm trying to calm this chaos. I'm trying to streamline this so we can reach for this common goal. Does that make sense? So we got that going on, which is good. I mean, this is not bad at all. I mean, she's very studious. This energy is very much, I want to fix this. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm really focusing my intention and my energy on learning, on trying to remedy this situation, which is awesome. So let's see what will be the outcome. What will be the outcome of this situation? So we got the chaos. We got, okay, well, let's try to fix the chaos. Let's look at this situation. What can I do to fix it? What knowledge can I bring in? What new information can I bring in to fix the situation? And then we have the Hangman. Okay, so this is perfect. So we got this chaos. We got this person who's realized, okay, it's chaotic. I need to do something different. Let's pull some information from somewhere different. Let's see if I can get a new idea. And the Hangman, new perspective. The Hangman is a great card to get, especially with a situation like this. This is perfect. And you saw I shuffled. So with this energy, it is what it is. You got to plan. You got a plan. You're working through it. you realize you need to have a different perspective. In order to do that, you got to do something that you normally don't do. Because if you don't change, how do you expect change to happen, right? Because you know what you've done in the past is not working. So you know, okay, let's try something else. Let's see this from a different perspective. Let's flip the script. And that's perfect, because that's going to help you get out of this chaotic situation, whatever it is. You're a smart cookie. That's really great, because a lot of people would like throw their hands up and be like, F this. So you're doing the work. You're doing the inner work. You're doing the work. You're doing the outer work as well. And you're being really smart with looking at this situation from a different perspective, because I feel like in the past you wouldn't have at all, or it would take you a little bit longer to get to that point. I feel like you've gotten a lot smarter and realized, okay, this situation sucks. Well, what can I do to make it better? With how you react to it, how you feel about it, and then how you can problem solve. Because a lot of times with people, when they have a situation that is out of their control, again, like I said, they throw their hands up and they're like, F this is crazy. But you've realized, okay, I can control myself and how I react to the situation. Let's pull some knowledge from outside, from other sources, to help me gain this different perspective, to see this situation in a different light. Because as we know, a lot of times these chaotic, these unexpected situations where we're not working together, whatever it may be, leads to something better, to a better outcome, an aha moment, whatever it may be. It's chaotic at the moment, but later you'll see the wisdom behind it, the reason why it had to happen. And that's kind of like what you've come to that part, you've come to that stage where you're like, okay, you're looking at this from a different perspective. So you're like, okay, there's a reason why I'm going through this. I'm being pushed, towards this. What's the wisdom I can gain from it? And then you have the Five of Swords. So I feel like, okay, so he just is like very pained. He's like, this just sucks. So it is a very painful experience. So what just came through is this kind of like a karmic thing with you. Have you been in like this situation before? Either it's the same exact situation or the same exact people, or the energy feels the same. And I feel like you're like done. You're like, I've done this before. And I'm like, I want to move on. I want to end this karmic cycle. I want to end this karmic lesson. And then you have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So you're realizing that there needs to be balance. Because right now, because with it being in reverse, things are not balanced. Things are out of whack. And so with this, gaining this different perspective and gaining this knowledge, you're going to get out of this. You are going to figure it out. You're going to bring the balance back. And you're going to get out of this like situation that I feel like has been repeating for you, or you've been here energetically before and you're just done. Because the cool thing is often the distance. So this guy is like, rubbing his head. He's like, oh, sweet baby Jesus, I cannot believe I'm doing that. Like he's got like that vibe going on. Like my head hurts. I can't believe this. I got, a raven in my ear, But in the distance, there's the mountain, and mountains usually signify like a challenge. But there's this guy, I don't know if he's like jumping or standing on top of the mountain, leaping for joy, but there's like a definite like positive in the background. So let me look in the book, because I've never pulled this card, and so I want to see what more we can glean from it, because it's not too bad. Okay, so conflict, unfair advantage, experiencing loss, need to build your skills and your confidence. Yeah. So that goes with like this chaotic situation. And right now you are building your skills. Again, that could be doing a lot of the inner work about how you respond to situations and people and how you look at situations. So you're definitely learning. You're definitely making progress. And so, which is awesome. So I know he looks really irritated, but you're gonna get out of this. And again, with this card, things are out of whack, but you're gonna be able to flip it right side up. So whenever something is in reverse in a reading, there's always an opportunity. Sometimes reversals are not bad or not negative, but and especially in this case, when a card is in reverse, you always have the opportunity to turn it upright where you can regain balance, harmony, if that makes sense. So right now it's feeling like this, but I feel like with the Hanged Man, you're going to be able to put your life back into balance, which is amazing. So I'm hoping this resonates with you. I hope so. So let's pull from an oracle. Let's see. Let's do spirit messages. I just got this. It's new to me. Again, brand new to me. I'll channel. I'll see what the image conjures. Oh, they have messages. Okay, never mind. Usually I'll read what the card says. For other decks, I will see what the image conjures up for me, and if I feel like we need to go further and see what the author's intention is, we'll look in the book, because I don't have a problem letting people know I don't know all of these cards by heart yet. No, I don't. They're brand new. And sometimes, well, all the time, every deck is different, and the author, the creator of the deck, has specific meanings behind each card, and sometimes I don't necessarily pick up on everything that the author intended. And so it is important to look in the book sometimes, because sometimes there's a kernel of wisdom that's just perfect for you, that is meant for you, and we wouldn't have known unless we've looked in the book. So again, I have no problem admitting, and there's nothing wrong with looking in a book for further clarification or meaning behind something. So you got a child's love. The love between a parent and a child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as a part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as a big part of our hearts. Clearly, you know a lot about that. We both do, but you know a lot about that. So what else does Spirit want you to know? So we definitely got the whole, Spirit letting you know about your kiddos. And I don't know if that's about this situation that came through the tarot. I'm not quite sure. What else does Spirit want you to know? What does Spirit want me to know? Okay, we'll take these two. We got receive. You're a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others. But now is the time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is a natural law in the order of the universe. Yeah, especially being a mom, and then being a mom with a lot of kids, I know it's really tough, because you give, but you need to also receive. And if that is just praise, not just tangible, materialistic things, but just praise, acknowledgement, all that warm and loving stuff, just accept it. It's true. What these people will say to you is true. Oh, you got another one. We'll take that one. That's a flipper. Serenity. The most important relationship you have is with yourself. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. And so that's kind of like what the vibe I was feeling with this card is, that with whatever the situation is, or if it's multiple situations of this chaos where people, just too many cooks in the kitchen, not enough focus, really, you've been really focusing and doing the inner work on yourself, realizing, okay, how I used to react is not serving me. Has it helped me? No, you know what I mean? Like it hasn't really helped you. Maybe you blew off steam, you felt better in the moment of like yell. I don't know if you'd yell, but you know what I mean? Like in the moment you'd feel better, but then afterwards you're like, wow, that didn't really accomplish much. And so you're doing the work. You're seeing that change is good, and you're getting it from other sources. So I don't know if you are, kind of like looking at inspirational pages, or if you're reading or listening to stuff. It's all good. It's paying off. And then when you listen to those things or read or however you're getting this information, it's helping you flip the script. It's helping you see this from a different angle. And it's giving you the inner peace, because before, these situations or this situation would drive you insane. Not to say that you don't have a moment where it triggers you and you kind of like for a moment go back to how you used to react, but now you're getting better about like, wait, stop. Okay, I don't want to go back to how I used to be. Let's take a breather. Let's take some like 10 breaths or more, and let's remember what I've learned so I can get better. And so that you could bring, because right now things are out of whack, so you can bring your life and your inner peace into balance. And then this was a flipper in the deck that I didn't see, and it's love. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving, as you are giving of love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. Yeah, so like you're very motivated to end old karmic cycles or like negative family legacies or histories or toxic behaviors or whatever, or thought processes, because you love your children. You don't want your kids to learn what you have learned. You don't want them to carry on what you've carried on. You want better for them. But in order to do that, you need to be kind and gentle with yourself and ask for help, and then, because you give it. I feel like you give and give and give, clearly as a mother, but I feel like you give and give and give. But the universe, the people around you want to give back to you, because as a mother, as a human being, your cup is only so full. Like you can only give so much of yourself to everyone, and then you're left with nothing. And you don't want to get to that point, because if you're not at that point, you're getting close. You're out of whack. You know what I mean? So your cup is almost empty, okay? So allow the universe, allow the people around you to replenish your cup, because you need that. You need that self-love, because that love is going to drive you forward. It's going to help propel you to keep your family going, to keep you going. Because like if mama's tired, everybody's tired. You know what I mean? It's kind of like if you can't get that energy for yourself, how is the family going to do it? Because they look up to you quite a lot. And so you got to be the best version of yourself, not only for yourself, but for your family as well. And you need to teach your kids and the people around you through your example that you are worthy of love, of not only giving it, but also receiving it, because that's the only way that you can keep doing this. You know what I mean? As many children as you have, you know this. You can only do so much before you have a meltdown and like do a big cry, because it's a lot. So please, the universe is showing you that people want to give you stuff. People want to give you the time and attention that you deserve, to give you the love that you deserve. So allow people to do that for you. And, I hope you do. And I feel like you will. So what else do I want to look at? Let's look at... Did I get two of the same? I did. That's the one. Okay, this is the one I want to give away. Sorry. I was like, oh, I picked the same ones. Let's look up the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. So this is a new deck to me. I opened it this past week. So let's see what comes up for you. What do you need to know? What does the universe want you to know? What message does the universe want you to know? And again, I will, whatever comes to me by looking at the image, I'll say, but I definitely want to look at the book for this. because there's some beautiful messages within this, and I don't want to miss a thing, like that Aerosmith song. Okay, so let's see what came up for you. The Fire Prince, optimism and aggression, number 40. So we got optimism, aggression, and passion. We totally got that going on. There's a lot of drive. There's a lot of passion in what you do. I feel like you don't do things half-assed. Or if you do, that's very rarely at all, if at all. You know what I mean? So let's see, what does the Fire Prince mean, number 40? What other things does he mean? When the Fire Prince arrives as your ally, he lets you know that he represents the invisible force behind all manners of manifestation, and he brings you the gift of optimism. You'll be rightly inspired to move forward and take confident and assertive action to reach your goal. Which, that's kind of cool. It's fire, 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 fire. Prince of Fire, helping you reach your goal of fire. That's pretty awesome. Envisioning the path of the highest good with optimistic outlook, the Fire Prince also brings you the gift of a miracle. Things come together as if by magic to create a reality you seek. You have every reason to be hopeful. Move forward knowing that you have everything you need and more. Just remember to share the enthusiasm, believe in others, and be optimistic for them. And your own good fortune will multiply. So that's really great. And I feel like you do this. You get happy for others. And then you have the Diamond Dreamer. Material wealth, true prosperity. So we got a lot of blessings coming towards you. So we got like this genie looking guy. Yeah. A lot of blessings, a lot of what you've been manifesting, I feel like is going to be coming true. So number 6. When the Diamond Dreamer arrives, he represents a successful manifestation of unseen into material. Be sure you truly want what you think and desire, for this ally will commit to giving it for you. All manner of conditions will flow around you. Messages from Spirit will serve to guide you toward receiving your heart's desire. If you want a house, you'll be led to it. If your priority is a new job, with the right continual steps, you will achieve this. If you desire a more harmonious relationship, the measures needed to create this will be obvious. A project finally pays off. Material gain and positive financial shifts may also be on the way. You will indeed see the tangible results of your ambition. The Diamond Dreamer also serves as guide to the appropriate choices so that the unseen is awakened to move mountains on your behalf. Positive communication is now possible in all your relationships. So I feel like because you've been doing a lot of this inner work, like you've been really tapping into this Page of Swords, that a lot of things are moving towards you because you have realized, I need to grow, I need to do the inner work, and I need to see things from a different perspective. And it's kind of like that in itself has shifted things for you, gotten you out of your rut, and having things flow to you more easily. Because like today I did a reading and yesterday's channeled message, same vibe, is that a lot of us are manifesting, but we're getting caught up on like this timeline, like our egos are getting in our way, and we need to let that go. And so we need to do the inner work to find out like why we respond the way that we respond, why we're doing what we're doing, because essentially we're kind of like sabotaging ourselves. And I feel like you had that aha moment and you're like, okay, I'm going to do the inner work. I'm going to find out why the hell I do the things that I do, and then flip the script so that I can change for the better. And the universe has noticed you doing that work, and it's all coming to you. Because before I feel like it was like a dam, like your ego, frustration, and everything was kind of like blocking the things flowing to you. But because you've been doing the work, it's kind of like release the dam, and the flows of abundance are coming towards you. And then you got the Well Watcher, wisdom, power of the divine, which is all great. The well watcher signals the need to go within to contemplate the true source of your power in the world, which he reminds you that it is the divine. This is a message to let you know that you are being called to the well, and the unseen power will be there and be yours to align with. This affirmation and prayer will invite the divine to bring miracles and resolution to your life. Thy will be done through me for the highest good of all and for the true manifestation of my purpose. You will know the way forward by a small little voice within. The divine also may answer your call by sending others to help guide you. So yeah, this is like confirmation. You're doing the work, and the universe is sending you these helpers, like, you know, these gifts that people want to give you, because you've been giving. Well, the universe wants to give back, and these are the confirmation for that, okay? Because you're doing the work, and the universe wants to replenish your cup, to give you that abundance, not just material abundance, but the spiritual, energetic abundance as well, and to put your life back into balance, because you got your babies, you got your family to take care of, and when mama's happy, I know it's cliche, but when mommy's happy, everybody's happy. So let's see. Let's do, I won't bore you with more reading, because again, brand new decks. I wanted to make sure I got all the information that was meant for you. Let's do some charms. Are you open to charms? Let's do some charms. Let's see what comes through. They're just for fun. As I like to say, for shits and giggles. Just to see what comes through, because sometimes some of these charms resonates with people. You know, not all of the charms that come through, but some of them do, and other times they don't. This is for like entertainment purposes only, you know, for fun, for shits and giggles. So let's see what's gonna come through for you. Sorry if this is really loud. Okay. So we have the letter I, and we have another I. So these can be people's initials, whatever you think, like a person's name, initial, a place with a letter, you know, starts with that. And we got N, you know, a month, you know, whatever. A, F, and sometimes these spell words. Another F, and L. So 2 I's, 2 F's, N, A, and L. Don't know if that will resonate. It doesn't have to. And then we have the skull and crossbones. So this to me symbolizes death, and not necessarily a literal death. It reminds me of the death card within the tarot, where that signifies an end to an old cycle and to a beginning of a new beginning. Sorry, I can't speak. So that's what I feel, especially with what's going on with this reading, with you doing this work. You're ending an old karmic cycle. You're ending, like I mentioned before, like you've done this before, the energy is the same. Like, I don't know if it's like the same fight. I don't know if it's the same kind of conflict, but it's the same vibe. You've been dealing with this vibe or this person or both, and you're sick of it. Like, look, he's so freaking irritated. He's like, not this again. And I feel like you're doing the work to end the cycle. It's a death to a karmic cycle, which is freaking fabulous. You want to end the cycle energetically so you can move on to the prosperity which is flowing to you. And then I feel about you, some of these charms, I'll put this way, are from foreign countries. So sometimes what's written, what's stamped on these doesn't necessarily make sense. So I will do my best to translate. So what I feel about you makes my heart want to be free. Doesn't say that, but that's kind of like what it means. So someone really loves you, and when they think about you, they feel like freedom. They feel like sky's the limit. Like they can attain their dreams with you, which is lovely. And then we have the seahorse. So I don't know if you like the ocean, if you live near a beach, not quite sure, but that kind of comes to mind. And then also what just popped into my head is I thought of like the seahorses and like the daddies that have like the babies in their little pouch. I don't know how that works, but you know what I mean? You know, there's the daddy seahorses with all the little babies. So I don't know if that signifies, if this signifies your significant other. If you have a gentleman in your life, if he's very active, if he's an active co-parent with you. And then we have a kitty cat. So I don't know, you might have a cat, you might like cats. Or it also signifies wisdom, sassiness. To me, like cats are sassy. And so spunk, sass, resilience. That's what comes up for me. And then we have the white Star of David. So like symbolically, the white, it doesn't necessarily mean it's like the actual Jewish symbol, but it can be the symbol as above, so below. Balance. That's what came to mind. Balance. So it could mean Jewish religion, Star of David, or what came to me, what's coming to me is more of as above, so below, balance. That's what's come through. We're about taking this and putting it back this way, right? And then we have hope is the thing with feathers that perches on the soul. So yeah, like all of these cards, almost all these cards have birds in them. There's definitely hope. A lot of hope and dreams going on, which is great. It's not just like hopes and dreams, like wishy-washy, like, oh, I hope someday. No, it's more like I'm doing the work and that these hopes and dreams are manifesting, that these are going to be flying back to me. That's what I'm getting. And then we have the tree. We have, so like a family tree, we can think of like a family tree, but then it also goes with this, as above, so below. That's what conjures up for me. So yeah, trees, especially this tree, makes me think of family, the strength of a family. But then also as above, so below. And then we have an angel. So we definitely got a lot of spirit guides, a lot of angels, the universe conspiring to work in your favor. You're being guided and shown, like what these cards had said, you're being shown through messages, however they look like, on how to resolve this conflict, this situation. You're definitely getting the help through whatever means, through dreams, through synchronistic messages, either through meeting certain people or reading random things on the internet to help you with your current situations, to help you gain this knowledge so that you can see things from a different perspective to get out of your funk. And then One Direction. Yeah, you got this One Direction thing going on. You're no longer looking backwards anymore. You're not gonna like do this whole like circular karmic thing, like you keep going back over. Nope, you got one direction and your direction is forward. You're moving forward. And then I don't know, I'm just gonna say, I love ballet. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe one of your kids does, who knows? She dreams of faraway places and daring adventures. I feel like, yeah, you definitely do. You dream, but you're a person of action. Because there's nothing wrong with being a dreamer. Dreamers are good, but it's just when you get stuck on just dreaming and not doing, that's the part that's like the unhealthy aspects. And I feel like you do have fun dreaming and imagining what if, like let's manifest. But you do things. You do take the time to gain the knowledge so you can move forward. And then another cat. So I don't know if cats are important to you. And then I choose strength. Yeah, so I mean, a lot of people will probably in your situation would crumble and cry and throw a fit. And not to say that you haven't, but you pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and you keep moving forward. Not that you are ignoring things, but you realize, okay, I could fall apart, or I can put my big girl panties on and resolve this issue so I can pull myself up and out of the situation. And then we have a horse. So I think a fast forward movement. forward. Again, you realize that this is kind of like the common theme. Fast movement forward, wild and free. I get like a lot of like wild, passionate with the flame, because like fire, it's like about passion. And with the horse, I feel like very wild and passionate and driven. That's what I got with that. Do what you love and love what you do. And then I don't know if you're religious or religion plays a role or has played a role in your life, but we got the cross. And then we have the butterfly. So the butterfly to me means transformation. I feel like you're going through this transformative experience, and that you're going to rise above. Like you're going through the rough stuff, kind of like, you know, the caterpillar when it's in its cocoon doing all that. You know, like when a caterpillar is in its cocoon, it like dissolves into this goop, and then it like, you know, goes through all that really icky, gross stuff, and then it slowly puts itself back together to the point where it becomes the beautiful butterfly. And I feel like you're kind of like getting out of, maybe you're not in the middle of it, but you're getting out of that like goop phase. Does that make sense? And you're going to transcend into this beautiful butterfly. You're going to transform this experience, and it's going to be a beautiful experience. And then make a wish and success. So yes, you're going to be successful. Whatever the situation is about, you're going to be successful because you're going to come from a place of love. You can do no wrong when you come from a place of love, when you try to problem solve through the eyes and through the filter of love. You can't screw it up. I swear. You can't F it up when when you do stuff through love. And then you have the little thingy for the ship, the wheel, steering wheel. I know that's not what it's called, but I can't remember. To me, this is the wheel of fortune. This is a karmic wheel. This is a change in direction. This is positive. This is good. This is forward movement. You're ending a cycle. You're changing. You're directing your life. You're steering your life in a direction that you want to go. The universe is helping you steer your life in a direction where you want to go. That manifestation for sure. And then we have like a flower and a bud. Or it's to me, whatever, if it's a tree, if it's like a leaf or a tree, or if it's cherries, I'm not quite sure, but it's new life, new beginnings, newness. This is good. We got another leaf, new, and it's a green leaf. So new beginnings, fresh start, and enough. Enough is enough. You're done. You're done with this crap. Enough is enough. You're moving forward. I love you more. So there's a lot of love coming through. Love for your family, love for yourself. There's lots of love. And then you have like a little person with a pearl. So I don't know if so pearls are associated with June, the month of June. So I don't know if somebody's a Gemini, if somebody was born in the month of June. Because June is Gemini and Cancer. Yeah. But the pearl is associated with Geminis. So I don't know if you are one or somebody in your family is one. Don't know. And then we have mom. Love mom. And again, One Direction, another One Direction. And we have a bunny rabbit. So luck. Good luck, good fortune. And then we have a bird. Soaring to new heights, prosperity. So my friend, I hope you liked your reading. I hope some of it resonated. Could you please let me know? I'm gonna try to upload this for you tonight, send it to you. You don't have to watch it right away. I know you're busy. But when you do, could you let me know if any of this resonated with you? That would be wonderful. So thanks again for participating in my giveaway, and I will talk to you later. Ta-ta for now.